Hey everybody, it's me, RJ. Today we're going to do some airlift 1000 adjustable air springs that go inside the coil springs. Okay, everything you needed here, the kit, blah, 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 blah. Should have this hose, some of the fittings, some zip ties, some extra little clips for the hoses, some fittings for the air nozzles on the end, boom, 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 boom. Okay, you're just going to need these two spacers, okay? Rubber isolator, okay? So what I had to do here, because this is we're doing a Chevy Avalanche 2007, which is also the same as Suburban, Tahoe, Yukon, Trailblazer, Envoy, Bravada, Avalanche, H2 Hummer, and Escalade. You will need to trim out an extra 1 inch. The line is already cut there. You can't see it because I've already done it. There, part of it's right there. See that? I might actually have to move it a little. It got a little off the side on that one. So what I used was a 1 inch cut off hole saw blade, bimetal. Put it in my drill press. If you don't have a drill press, you can do it on a drill. You have to find some way to clamp that down so it does not move, and you have to be pretty good with getting this on the edge. And if not, try to find a 1 inch bit, a regular drill bit, and get it through there with there so you can go in the hole. Because with these, there was already a hole. There's nothing for the drill bit to dig into, so it was better to do it in a drill press. If I had a regular 1 inch bit, you could probably just go right through. Okay, because you got to trim out the 1 inch of the rubber isolator. Okay, we're gonna pause this. We're gonna go get the rest to work, and see you in a few. Sit back, babe.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay, everybody. So what I used was my high lift jack. Show what's over there on the ground. Fine. Stand up. Okay. Jacked it up. Stuck a jack stand under the hitch to help hold it, or you could do, if you could get under there, get 2 jack stands under a frame on each side. This is an easier way. Leave your tires on. That way, no matter what, if this goes, the truck won't come all the way down. So the reason we did that is you want to relieve some pressure on the springs. See this gap here? It was 25% less before. You agree?
I didn't see it.
And yes, I know these need to go. I need to get some Bilsteins and put them on. So yeah, we're gonna do that's our next video. That's an easy fix though. So we're gonna get this. I'm gonna get these airbags out and show you how to do this. All right?
Okay.
You don't have to do this, but it will make it easier. Let's take down your spare. On mine, it's like this. You need the little key to get that thing out. You take that square, put it in there, put this on, wrong way, there we go. Lower it down on these Chevys. They have some special extra clamp. Is it coming all the way down or no?
It's coming, it's moving.
All the way to the ground?
Yeah.
Because if it stops at a certain distance, it's got like a safety release that sometimes sticks.
Yeah, it's going.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so the last time I got under here, I loosened it up well enough.
It's all the way down.
Okay, do it fair. Crank a little more for me. Alright, so let me show them real quick what I mean by the safety. Come here. This thing right here. I'll show you. Clips like this. See this? Can you see my hands kind of?
Kind of.
So this goes over and catches it. And it's supposed to spring load when you do it. Well, if it doesn't, this sticks. And then you can't get your spare down. You got to shove like screwdrivers up in there and beat it out there. Okay, so what we got to do here, grab this. And you got to slide this piece up. It's like 3 parts in one. Okay, get it up onto the cable. Push that through. Force it all through. And there's your spare. Okay. And the reason for this is, and now you can see you can move under here. You got a lot of room to put the spring there. Shove it in the hole, you know? That's what she said. Alright, see you guys in a few. Next step, which is what I'm about to do. Double check before you can on your exhaust, especially if you have 2. You need 3 inches of clearance from your spring to your exhaust. I have exactly that on this exhaust pipe. It goes up and around and follows the spring. So after I put these in and see how they're filled, I'm going to measure again. I might have to put the heat shields on. Did I show them in the video? No?
Mm-mm.
Pause real quick.
Okay.
Here's your heat shields. Just 2 metal plates. 4 of these. You put the clamps around your exhaust, connect them into there, hook it on, and then bend them wherever you need to give yourself some clearance. It's going to be difficult on mine if I need it because the exhaust goes watching my video because of the vehicle, you'll see. So the exhaust comes up right there, follows around and bends down. I have like 3 to 3.5 inch clearance, but right up in there it's like 3, and if they fill out too bad, it might be bad. So we're gonna check that out and see. Okay. All right. Well, if you keep it up, we're gonna show the next spot.
Okay.
All right. So next step, get your airbag. Where did I put it? Here. This rubber boot. See that? Did you hear that suction? Okay. You want to deplete all the air out of here, okay? And then we're going to have to shove it through there. So what you're going to do is, they're pretty sturdy. You're going to have to crush it down, okay? You need it to go through there. So what you got to do, good Lord, it's...
If you need to, put the boot on while you resituate it.
No, like each time?
Yeah, like...
No. I just need to get it to this air out. And it's going to fit through, okay? Now you can try this way. I think I'm going to roll it sideways, I think. I don't know. You can try this, but we're going to be wrestling all day trying this way. You see this? That's going to be a pain. And then when you get it in there, you got to get this in above it. And you just go like that. And
you put the...
spaces it on. Yes, yes. After you get it to where you want it, do that. It shouldn't let air back in. But that's not enough. It's not going to go through easily. I was thinking about rolling it sideways and using some zip ties to help keep it in place. I'm sweating a lot. Warmer than I thought out here. So we're going to have to get this down, like I said, and get it through there. I'm going to pause it while I figure out which way I want to go in, this way or sideways, and I'll show you guys. Okay, which way's up though? Okay, so I got it in, and you push it in. Then what helps, it can help you, is spinning it in there, and be careful like around because it's a spring and you can go up, okay? And you're going to have to squish and push. You can use like a tire iron extension to help you push against the metal, you know, give you some leverage, see, if you need. Nothing sharp because it'll cut it, okay? I'm gonna let her film while I do this. Can you see me?
Yes.
Come in here as close as you can. Okay? Come when you're ready.
Oh, I'm coming.
Okay?
Okay.
Once you get it more, then you just grab each one, push a little more, and you have another fight here. Make sure you get it folded in like that. Okay? And wrestle it up. It's difficult if you don't have the vehicle in the air. So you just turn it and you go up a little.
Just
and
get back here.
I can help that. Okay, guys? You just got to keep squishing and wrestling this, but you got to be careful. I mean, it's an airbag. You cannot puncture it. So try to get that there. See that? This is where this can come in handy. Look, you have the end of this, and you just push the rubber, but be careful. See, you can get it. Not even helpful with this angle I'm at. But you push that down under, which I'm just going to turn it and see if I can do that. There you go. So it's in, but it's got to make it up higher. So I'm going to rotate it through the spring. Give myself some clearance, see? And you just keep wrestling like it's a gator. And you got to get this in there. Get that guy in. Man, I mean, it's kind of exhausting. If you have a second guy and you can both fit under here, it would be your amazing thing for you right now. Alright. I almost got it. Oh man, I got some more. Alright, I'm in.
Watch out, let me see.
I have to force it to flip itself inside here. So you gotta keep it in there and push down. There, spring, there you go. See that? Can they kind of see?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, your arm's in the way.
Okay, see? See it now? See how much I am?
Yeah.
And this is how you do it, guys. And you just slowly, and as you do that, look, you're in, and you get that top part's kind of screwing itself upwards. You see what I'm doing? Makes it a lot easier. And you get this bad boy. So it's down below all of it. And then eventually you just release the spring, the cap up top, and it'll fill itself, but you want to make sure you have it up. See, I'm going to try this now. The problem is, if I'm wrong, we're going to lose it. Okay, see, it kind of spun itself too much in there. Go back, one down, one spin.
Now you got to put that rubber boot thing on it.
Yeah, I guess I got to get the rubber boot up there, but right now I just need to get this thing to open itself up on its own in there. We're going to try this a little. I'm going to let a little air out. There you go. And then it should get straight. Oh. See that? Little air in. Close the vacuum, let it in, see? It's got to start pushing itself down. Straighten itself out a little. Okay? Now we'll do it again. See? It'll push itself open. Let's try it with it off, see what happens. Careful, you don't get your fingers caught in there. That was sick. You can pause it. I'm going to wrestle it for a few and I'll show you guys. You can figure this out. It's just a wrestling story. Can you see it now? Take this rubber airbag protector, slide it up over this hose, okay? Once you got it, then you got to take these hose clamps. So these hose clamps, I don't know how I'm supposed to be. If I'm supposed to do this by hand, show me these hose clamps. Usually hose clamps are more towards each other. I'm guessing I need to bend them for it. They're not bent, pre-bent, and I'm supposed to do this. To open this is awkward. Like, you got the channel locks out here? We do on the porch. You grab them? Okay, I'm gonna use channel locks on this because it'll help get a little better grip. Grab this and slide it up a little. Past it just enough. Reach up in here. I can't show you, but you know the rubber boot. I'll show you in a second. Right after this, the air fitting that sticks out of the top of the airbag. You're gonna have to shove this hose through. Can you better? Pull some of those through.
I need some more slack.
I need less slack. I got so much I can't move right now. Open here. Okay, so take this, and you're gonna have to get this on here before it fully extends itself. And you're gonna get this hose shoved on top of the airbag. Okay, and it's kind of difficult because we have no room to move in here. Here, you want to bring the camera up here for a second? I'm going to show them what I'm doing. Can you?
I can kind of see it.
I'm going to up there. Okay, guys, see what I'm saying? So, there's the hose. There's the fitting right by my middle finger that's moving up and down. I got to shove that down on there, and then after we get it, we got to get that clamp up there down. Okay? And then this is going to be up top to protect it. Alright, we're going to pause it and be back in a minute. Alright, but you have to wrestle it a lot. I filled it up with a little air to help it get itself in. I got the boot here, and you may not be able to tell, but so I wrestled it with the air pressure in the bag. You're able to force the hose down easier, okay? Now I gotta get this clip, put it on, and we move on to the next side. That's it, okay? All right, everybody, I was determined to do this without doing this. But guess what? It's just not gonna work. This heat shield's gotta come out of my way. As you can see, I was leaning my head around there. It just doesn't work. So, 15 millimeter. Over your heat shield, you got a bolt here, and you got a hidden bolt back here, and that's it. Okay? use at least a deep well. We can add a little extension with this back part. Kind of a pain. Nice thing about this socket is it's got a turning handle. When you do get it loose, you can do this if you got a tight fit. But if you're trying to use a lot of force, it sometimes is annoying. It's in your way because it won't let it'll start turning while you're trying to leverage. You probably don't have to video them, me removing the heat shield. So I got the heat shield off. I still have an exhaust in my way. I mean, I could like remove this hanger, but it's still gonna be here. So I am just gonna work around the exhaust, and that's it. So it won't be as easy as the other one. That's why I did the video of that guy, because I don't think I'm gonna do any of the video of wrestling this one. If I do put the heat shield on, I'm gonna show you that. And if not, I'm gonna show you the routing and doing all that and finishing it up, okay? So this might be the last video you see until the end when I wire all the hoses, and I'm gonna go through the license plate, okay? Okay, so here's what we got, guys. I got 2 hoses. I cut some extra slack. I have enough that in case I want to do 2 separate dual lines, I can come here and go right out there. But I'm gonna try one first, okay? So I got this, but there's enough slack to run duals. I'm not sure how I'm gonna like this. But since these are springs that are loaded inside the spring, it's easy to do dual because they're gonna pressure equalize and lift.
Single, you
Single.
mean?
They're gonna pressurize through this T, pressurize and lift. On my Dodge, I have the big load lifter 5000s, which are different, and you had to mount them through the frame. There was no marks for them, so I was worried that my mounts could have been a little off. They're probably not, but I thought about it. So I have them separate and can adjust it level. So what I'm gonna do is put this together. We're gonna try the single first, and if it works, it's fine. So we're gonna have a level outside. I'm gonna lay a level on the back of the truck and lift them and see if the level stays or if it leans. So as long as it does, the level works, then we're gonna say single line with the T, okay? So that I only have to fill up one each time. And, so these connect a lot better than I thought they do. I might not even need the clamps, but I wanna put them on, but guess what? It does not wanna come out. Oh my gosh. I guess I don't need the clamp. What do you think?
I don't think so.
I think it's gonna hold, okay? So we're gonna give this here, just like this, okay? I am gonna put this on the other hose though, now that I'm thinking about it ahead of time. Where's the... All right. There we go. There we go, we're on. Alright, so where'd I put the hose?
Which one?
Like a little slip of hose.
Oh, the extra?
Yeah.
I put it in here.
Sorry, y'all.
There's one's shorter than the other one.
Alright, so I don't even need this. Which one's shorter?
That one.
We'll use the shorter one. Okay, we're gonna put a clamp on it. This was played out with a 5/16, so it wasn't a 1/4. Okay, put the rubber washer on. Metal is almost too much washer. Okay, we might have to remove one of those. So that when I tighten this down here, it might be able to help pull it through more. With this rating, I'm not gonna be able to.
No, there's so many.
No way, there's gotta be more way to get more room back there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. It was just too much stuff. Okay, we're gonna pause this and we'll find what size it is. It's a half. Which half is? socket. I got a half on a big boy, but I don't. What's a half? Is that a 10? No, 12. Right? 12 and a half or 10? Nope, 13. Okay. Tighten that on. It may not be enough. I might have to. That's all I got. I might have to take out that rubber washer or the metal, one or the other. Okay? It might be too much. I'm going to pause it for a minute while I figure this out. All right, everybody. So we got this on, and we have a little clearance. So on the pack online, you can look, and they have red spacers and black ones that are supposed to be there. I think they didn't give me the black ones, even though my box doesn't show it. I can move that spacer up top that's to protect the hose. I can move it. See it? So there's space. So it's not giving me any lift strength at all. When I loaded the trailer on, it dropped 3 inches, and it just stayed at full 35 psi. I maybe lifted the trailer a ½ inch, and it was because it went so far down. Maybe they take time to break in, I don't know, but I think there needs to be a spacer on the bottom that they didn't give me, and then we'll push the airbag higher. So I'm going to call them tomorrow, figure it out. I forgot to show you guys, make sure if you got the muffler on those Tahoes and stuff, Avalanche, you're going to need it. So I put both heat shields on. Okay, see, fold them as much as I can to protect the bag, because it says, you know, it said 3 inches. When I read the actual manual, it said 6 inches of clearance. So I put these on since I only had like 4. All right, so there we go, there we go. Flex, flex, flex. I'm gonna leave my spare out. I don't know how I'm gonna do this with this hanging. I can push that in and lock it in. It should be pulling itself all the way up. There we go. I'm going to work on trying to get that to stay up. I'm going to leave the spare off and the heat shield for the muffler for the spare, because I need, when the part comes, I'm going to have to deflate these. And I am sad. All that work for nothing, and it didn't give me any lift. And it says I got the right one. So I imagine someone screwed up and forgot to put the black spacers in. All right. So I'll call Airlift tomorrow and figure out why it's not Sunday. Enough to lift. It's Sunday, so I can't do that. So, all right. So time to drink. Hope this video helped you. Here's my tea I'm putting in the back. See, and I got this. I got a little extra hose because I'm thinking I might go to single or to dual lines. I don't know, so I left the extra hose in case I wanted to. If not, I'm gonna go in and fix it. So there we go. I'm running 34 psi right now. They can only do 33, and I have no lift power. Watch, somebody stand on the head. Both of you get on the bumper. Watch what happens. You guys see that? That's 200 pounds. They're both like 105 pounds. 200 pounds. Just took my truck down, way down. Now step off one of you. Boom. Next one. Step off. See that? These low lifts are doing nothing. These Airlift 1000s, nothing. My Airlift 5000 load lifters are amazing. My truck doesn't move at all for a trailer full. But these, they're not holding even to the space. So
it's just pushing it out.
They're just in there. They're not doing anything. All right. So if you buy it and you don't get the black spacer and the red spacer, you might want to call them before you start working, because they gypped you, and yeah, that's it. So as always, I'm RJ. See you today, each and every day. Bye-bye. I don't even know if you guys can see me. All right, bye-bye. I hope this video helped, though, okay? It did work. It's going to be amazing. It's not that big a deal. The spacer just needs to go under here. I need to let all the air out and put the spacer on. But I'm upset because I did the work, and if I'd had the spacer, I would have got it in there before I did all this, and, you know. Yeah, there we go. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, everybody. It's me, RJ. Today, we are going to put on Airlift 1000s, okay? Now, if y'all notice, this box is already empty because we put it on and some parts didn't come. So, what we're going to show you here is, see this picture? Well, this only shows these. There's red ones that come, and then there's black. If you bought this model, which is the 60769 for a Avalanche Tahoe Suburban, blah blah. You look, they have a lot of bad reviews on these. There's a reason. In the picture, they show this setup, all the stuff, but they have these and the red ones. Without these, you're going to be about that far off from setting with your spring when it's not loaded. So then it rests and then starts working. So I wrote back and forth, and they finally fixed it. I called, and they're really not nice when you call. They're crabby. Maybe they were great before. The coronavirus has made a lot of companies go down the booper. I don't know. Maybe the person on the calls might be like working from home, handling customer service. Yes, I'm in my slippers, my house shoes. Got something in there. Because I'm only hoping that this is supposed to be the end of the video, but it'll be the beginning. Because I want you to know, if you get this, and you don't get 2 black and 2 red spacers, you're not going to have enough. You might need to call them. You can go put it all in, you'll see. Okay? But here we go. Here is the parts they sent me. Makeup part. Looks like they sent extra, so now I have extra. So if you need some, let me know. Maybe I'll hook you up. You gotta subscribe though. Give me some money or something. I don't know. I ain't a charity. Okay, here we go. Did he just eat that with his teeth? I'm a man. Shut your face. I did, okay? Here's the extra packing slip. Spacers. Ooh, lots of peanuts. Yeah, oh, they gave me red spacers, and they are thin. They're thinner than the original reds. Okay, so you're supposed to get red spacers. I guess maybe they don't sell the black ones anymore, and that's why they didn't give them. Whatever. Who knows? So what we had to do, I might have to use 2 of these. So these are going to go under the airbags. The ones I had before.
Those are the same height as the top ones.
No. These are thinner.
Are they?
Yeah, they were thicker. These were like... thinner. We're going to figure this out. What we're going to have to do, we already got bricks in front of the tires. So what I'm doing is easy for me. If you got a regular jack, you know, it might be a little difficult for you. We're going to jack this up by the hitch. Okay? And then we're going to take that jack stand and stick it under there. So, Kristen, you ready? We're going to pause if you guys don't need to see us do this. We need 2 hands, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, so I got these in. I got it jacked up enough that I could just slide them by hand. I'm a little worried about this, but I mean, there was one up top pushing, so it should be okay. There's a lot more space up top when I jack it up, which would be easier. As you can see, look, tons of space, but that's where the air hose is, and I don't want to mess with that. So we're going to try the 1 spacer and see what happens. I don't think I can do 2 spacers on bottom, so if I do put the extra spacer in, need it, I'm going to have to take it up top, undo the air hose, get it on there, put the air hose through, and like clip it on, which was a pain if you watch the rest of my video, okay? So we're going to set this down and see it, but then you're going to have to watch the rest of the video to see if it worked. Okay, so go ahead and pause and getting on out. Okay, everybody, see with the spacer, it's kind of set like that. I have not put any air in the bag yet, so we're going to put some air in and see how it is. I'm going to measure my space between my tire and my wheel well. That's how I kind of had an idea before on where I'm supposed to be. All right, so now we're going to fill it up a little. Kristen, put it up to 10 psi. As you can see, the truck's actually lifting now. So it wasn't lifting up before.
Keep going.
Yeah, go to 30. When you're there. As you can see, that spacer made the difference. The truck's actually holding itself by the airbags now.
31.
Okay, this lifted. 31?
Mm-hmm.
So it's still at 31 because it loses air.
29.
Okay. Okay, unplug it when you get there. Like right when you, okay, got it? Mm-hmm. So what are we at?
31.6
We're at
or something.
31 psi, as you can see. The bag looks okay. I think it'll settle itself in there and push better. I was a little worried I had another space on the bottom, but I thought there's a spacer up top anyway. I think this is going to do the distance we needed.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Because there's also a bump stop under there that the bag was kind of wrapping around instead of being pushed on. But with this, it's pushing up. So we gained the spacer and that bump stop because the bump stop was thinner and not, you know, it's pushing up. So I'm going to get out here and I'm going to measure the wheel well. Hold on. Hold this. Okay. I can't fit through this way. Huh? I can't fit through between the trailer and the truck. I'm a little too chubby, y'all. I'm sorry. So, Alright, so here we go. Can you video from here while I do it? Ready? So what we were running was 9 inches before. And 8.5, 9, I guess that's what we're at. I don't remember. I think so. We're also up on an angle in the driveway. On the flat ground is when we were getting the 9. So we're going to hook up to the trailer tomorrow and show you guys the rest of the way, okay? So this is it, though. I think one spacer, like I was telling them, is enough. We'll see. That's it. I was going to put this in the beginning. I don't know. We'll tell you. Just, if it doesn't fit, you're going to have to call them and argue back and forth to get some spacers, okay? As always, I'm RJ. Seize the day each and every day. Hope this video helped. If you can, like and subscribe every little bit. Helps during the coronavirus times. Things are rough. I know they're probably rough for you. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, everybody, so we're at, yeah, see, it's like 8.5, okay? Before setting down. Okay? Watch closely if you can see. Maybe come over here, Christian, and set low. Sit right here in the bush. Right here. No. I want them to see the hitch.
Okay.
Can you see it good?
Mm-hmm.
Or is there grass in the way?
I can see it.
Testing to see how much drop. We had like 2 inches drop before at 33 psi. We're at 31. Okay, so there's a little. Now let's start over. We're going to lift it off because it did that, so it made it hard to tell. Yeah, we'll just measure it. How it is a little far off. Okay, 1. Do we drop again?
Yeah.
Do we drop again?
Yep.
How much do we have? A lot?
I don't know. I can't. I mean, I don't.
Okay.
I don't
We're
know.
gonna see what we got. This is an empty trailer. I mean, it's a heavy trailer, but it's still empty. So we went from 8.5 to 8. You know what? That's much better. We went 8.5 to 7, I think.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was after the trailer was loaded, though.
Either way, I don't know. I think we were dropping down to 7. So we had a 1/2 inch drop, which means if I put one more spacer in, we should have 0 drop.
Yeah.
Give or take, because it is an airbag, you know, and we'll wrap around the spacer. So I might jack it back up, unhook the hose, and put that other spacer in the top. I don't know. You decide on what you need to do. It is better now. I mean, even at 8 in the front, we're not leaning anymore. We were leaning back, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are 5.5 up front. So at 8 and a 5.5, we still have a good slant so the truck handles correctly. I know some of y'all like to put those leveling kits. That ain't how you drive a truck. So there we go. We got it on. I think that's it. Yeah, so hope this video helped. I know it's a long video and there's a lot of here back and forth and all that. But I try to show everything, especially when you have a problem. I have the Airlift 5000s. If you think of those and you're putting them on a truck with springs, way better than these. But if you have a coil spring, these are all right. I have the 5000s on that Dodge. All right, that's it. Please like and subscribe. As always, I'm RJ. Seize the day each and every day. Bye-bye.